cowboy hat into the 2012 presidential ring. Listen.
It is time to get America working again, and that's why, with the support of my family and unwavering belief in the goodness of America, I declare to you today as a candidate for President of the United States.
So how will he shake things up? Our next guest says Perry's past political victories prove he's a serious contender. Joining us now with more alliteration is Mark Thiessen, a former senior speechwriter for President George W. Bush. Nice to see you this morning, Mark. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
One thing that stood out to me, Mark, you obviously worked for former President George W. Bush. He was up on stage there yesterday, Perry was, and he took, it seemed like, a little swipe at your former boss, trying to distance himself from President Bush's spending habits. What did you think when you saw that?
I didn't notice that. I think he's trying to distance. I think he's trying to point out Barack Obama's spending habits, and with good measure. I think this is going to be a campaign about spending and jobs, and Perry is very well positioned to make that case with his record in Texas.
What do you think about the strategy that is coming under some criticism of not going to Iowa, not making any announcements, sort of doing it on the day of the Iowa straw poll?
Oh, I think that was a brilliant strategy on his part. I mean, he stole the thunder from Michelle Bachmann with his announcement today. And look, I think Perry is going to shake up this race in ways that people are not even expecting. I mean, the Obama campaign last week started saying that they're gearing up to destroy Mitt Romney in the general election. They may not get the chance because Rick Perry may do it for them. If you want to see the shelling that's coming, I mean, Romney skated by unscathed so far from his conservative and Republican opponents. If you want to get a sense of the shelling that's coming his way, just look at what Rick Perry did to Kay Bailey Hutchison in the 2010 GOP primary in the governor's race a few years ago. I mean, she started out with a 25-point lead, and everyone thought she was going to get the nomination. And then Perry started to tar her as the Kay Bailout Hutchison for her support for the Wall Street bailout. He dubbed her the earmark queen, and he won that race by 20 points after he tore her down. So I think Mitt Romney's got something coming his way.
New York Times yesterday profiling Perry, talking about the donor, I mean, the amount of money that he's probably likely to get and grab. Is that the key here? I mean, there have been, settle this for us, because we've been hearing from some Washington insiders who are worried about his campaigning skills, that say he's not a proven campaigner, and yet we're seeing the front page of the New York Times saying, look, this guy can raise a lot of money. Where do you sit on this?
Oh, I think he can raise money. Look, he's undefeated in something like 6 statewide races in Texas. The job he did against Kay Bailey Hutchison, pushing her back and the Republican establishment in Texas back. I think he's going to do well. And look, this is a campaign about jobs.
Mark? There was a lot of question about the Bush donors, the folks who had donated a lot to George W. Bush over the years, sort of sitting back waiting to see what they were going to do. Not necessarily. Are they on the Perry bandwagon now?
I don't know if they're on the Perry bandwagon or not, but I think he's got a built-in support base. Look, and people are going to have to choose. This is coming down right now, it looks like, to a race between Bachmann, Romney, and Perry. And so if people are unhappy with Bachmann or Romney, which it seems like a lot of people are, they're going to look at Perry very seriously.
Mark Thiessen, I have so many questions for you, but we've got to run. Thank you for doing.
We'll call you.
Okay, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark.
Coming up, you took all my question time.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
I do that.
That's all right. I'll do it.